Joe Rogan and comedian Theo discussed the Trump administration using Theo in a deportation hype video and how they were very icked by this. The backlash from Theo caused Trump or his DHS to have to delete the video. And Rogan here is kind of encouraging Theo in the direction of like, you could sue or you should be able to. That's crazy. They use your likeness to promote their deportation. It's insane. So I'll show you that. And then also Rogan talking about the Trump Epstein thing. Here was the video that caused all the controversy posted by Trump's DHS.
Heard you got deported, dude.
And they put a bunch of
you got deported, dude.
There it is again. They put up a bunch of numbers about all the deportations, and then Theo said, hey, whoa, delete this. This is not a fair representation of my views. Here's him reflecting on this with Rogan.
But then you got ICE raids where they're taking people that are American citizens and they're scaring the shit out of everybody. And
dude, they made me the video thing. You see that thing where they...
Before we go further, please do click the subscribe button if you appreciate the show. Why is Rogan acting so surprised? His eyes, he's like, what? They're just harassing U.S. citizens. They're grabbing up people in communities. They're causing more chaos than cohesion. What do you think the mass deportation now signs meant? What did that mean at the RNC? What are you acting surprised for? Didn't he go to the inauguration? Did he? Was he there? Maybe he wasn't there. Maybe he wasn't. I think Theo was.
On the video? Oh, that was crazy. They didn't even ask you.
Bro, it was really scary for me.
You were just joking around because you were talking to a guy who's his friend. And this was quite a while ago, too, right? When was that video?
Yeah, I don't know. I it could have been like a year and a half ago or something. I don't remember. But that was crazy.
But it was it was a joke, right?
She's like a friend. I don't know if she said a friend of mine got deported. I can't remember what she said. But she's like, what? Do you have anything to say to him, right? And I was like, bye. Yeah. I'm clowning around. I have no idea if it's real or not. I have no idea.
You have no idea. It's literally someone just handed you a phone. And then Homeland Security, was that what it was?
Yeah, just put it up online. And it was after the Charlie Kirk thing. Yeah. And so then I was like super scared, you remember? Yeah. Remember, I was texting I was just texting people to make sure everybody's okay. I didn't know if they were like just going to kill people that had been on TikTok or whatever. I had no idea what they were going to do.
I just can't believe they did that with you, where they just put it in there as if like you were endorsing that.
Well, it just kind of, and it was just a scary time. That was the same time as after the Charlie Kirk thing.
Who greenlit that?
Probably just some fucking trap beat,
but
con artist or whatever.
Like if a company did that, you could sue them. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was privatized, like if ICE was a private company.
Yeah, so apparently Rogan did go to the inauguration as a guest. It's just, why are they ravaging communities? Why are they allocating resources to grabbing up random people who, aside from being in the country illegally, haven't done anything else wrong, away from serious drug trafficking prosecutions, decreasing at a wild pace, cases being brought against actual dangerous people? Why are they doing that? Well, that's so crazy. Well, because they said they were going to do that. Now, they would lie sometimes and go, we're just going to start with dangerous criminals. But they would also then go, we're going to grab up every single person. And then what happens when you're frantically doing that? Not only do you impact the people I just referenced, you also end up having dozens of people who are citizens getting detained and harassed and abused in cases. That's what you voted for. And that's what you went and celebrated at the inauguration. So I'm glad you're coming to terms with it, but it is kind of upsetting on this end when we were begging people to recognize that. Then on the Epstein files, you have this.
Bro, the Epstein files.
I heard there's no files. I heard it's a hoax. And then all of a sudden, he's going to release the files. Well, I thought there was no files.
Man.
He wants an investigation now.
Listen.
Like, what is going on?
They voted 427 to 1.
Who was the one?
Whoa, who's the one?
I didn't see why he said, but he did.
National security.
Let me pull it up.
No fucking way you gonna be the one. No security.
You know what's annoying? I've said this before, but whenever Newsom, on some areas you could say fair, many areas just completely unfair or inaccurate, attacks Newsom, he really doesn't like Gavin Newsom. He'll do so with so much vitriol and with the worst conclusions and assumptions. So it's like, let's say something happened in California that Rogan didn't like. He would just assume Newsom did it, approved of it, and did it because he wants to destroy California or something like that. You know what I mean? It'll be like the worst conclusion because he's a sick politician who wants everyone to suffer while his donors get richer, right? Like that'll be the assumption. With Trump, okay, he's speaking out. He was mocking Trump's hoax excuse. But there's a certain lightheartedness to it, you know? Like, I heard it was a hoax. Oh, someone voted against it. National security. But I feel like if the same thing was happening under a Democrat, Rogan would be going, this person's a sick pedophile. Like, I feel like that's what he would be saying. Oh, you know why he's covering up? Because he raped children and his friends did too. That's what I think Rogan would be saying if it were a Democrat. I wish he would be more aware of those double standards. It's all, I don't know, less intense whenever it's about Trump. There's always caution about assuming the worst conclusion. Then you have this.
This whole thing's all bullshit. This whole thing's all bullshit now. It's all BS.
Well, it's fun.
Do you think he's alive? You think Epstein's alive?
It's
I do
fun.
not think so.
Oh, you don't?
No, I think they killed him. If I had to guess. There's too much.
It cracks me up. You know, you have people saying he committed suicide and someone killed him. It's funny, there's this tiny subgroup of people who say he's still alive. He's just still alive somewhere on a beach. That one feels a little far-fetched, okay? That one's a little far-fetched. And it's just like, have you ever seen Stephen Miller and Jeffrey Epstein in the same room at the same time? Could Epstein just have gotten plastic surgery and shaved his head and he's just Stephen Miller? Ever thought of that?
Circumstantial evidence that leads me to believe that it was an assassination. You know, I know a lot of people think that he committed suicide. A lot of very smart people that I know think he committed suicide. I'm like, there's too many convenient things. The cut wires, the security cameras rather not working. They weren't.
It wasn't cut wires.
Cut, right?
Okay.
Just stopped. They didn't function. Security cameras didn't function.
Yeah.
The fact that he had shared a cell with this giant fucking former cop who was a murderer who had killed multiple people.
I don't think anyone was in his cell. I don't think he was sharing a cell with anybody. Anyways, we don't need to listen to that. We've gone through the whole, here's all the information about that. And yeah, definitely hecka suspicious circumstances. And then just for funsies, here's this clip.
Just, you know, that company where that guy got assassinated, everybody cheered. Because Luigi's kind of hot. Good looking guy.
I didn't see it.
You didn't see Luigi?
No, I'm joking. Yeah, I thought he's looking pretty good. I mean, he's fine. Yeah,
handsome man.
I like women.
A handsome hero.
Yeah, but still handsome guy.
I'm not saying you don't like women, but you know, I'm not saying you fuck alligators, but you know what one looks like.
Yeah.
Come on, dog.
You're right about that. You know? Good call. Hey, I ain't gay, but I'll hold it in my mouth till a gay guy gets there.
If I told you it's an alligator, you wouldn't be like, bro, I'm not gay.
Yeah.
You would say, yes, it is an alligator.
Dude, my buddy. Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying Luigi's handsome, and you're like, I'm not gay. And I'm like, that's not what I asked.
Right.
I asked you if you can see things. Take those fucking shitty fake glasses off. Bro, maybe you can tell.
There's something so funny about people still going, yeah, but I like women. Yeah. He's attractive, but no homo, right? If you're in the audience, I'm curious, were you all a part of the no homo era? That was the bane of my existence was middle school, high school, everything, any act of kindness to another man had to be prefaced with no homo, but like, I really appreciate hanging out with you. No homo, but like, you're a good friend, man. No homo, but like, could I hug you? Nah, that's weird. Homo for sure. Faux show homo. Okay.